Hey, it's Andrew Greif with the Oregonian, here with Tyson Alger, also of the Oregonian, in a very dark, very quiet Research Stadium. We're among the last people out, but a lot of people left at halftime because this game was a rout in the Civil War, the 118th Civil War, won by Oregon 47-19. It was all Oregon, 30-3 at halftime. Marcus Mariota had 6 total touchdowns. Those are the things you obviously know about if you watch this game at all, is that Oregon was masterful both on offense and really made some key stops on defense. What were they talking about after the game?
It was just, it was very possible for this team to look ahead. They knew who their opponent was going to be next week at Arizona. Oregon State has had a rough season. They had to win this game just to make it to a bowl game. The coaches were very proud of the way they kind of focused in on this game, and you could really see that even from the first drives from both teams. Royce Freeman came out just pounding the ball on that first drive. Then they mix it in Charles Nelson for a touchdown. And then Oregon State comes out, and on their first drive, Storm Woods is running the ball pretty well those first 2 carries or so. Then the Ducks stop them 2 runs in a row on 4th down. Ducks come back, and that was pretty much the ball game right there, just right after that first drive.
Yeah, Oregon center Hermione Stevens said the first play of the game was a handoff to Royce Freeman. That was his signal that this offense was going to roll tonight. And I think that obviously that he can look back on 2020 and say that, but even from the very beginning with Charles Nelson's 29-yard touchdown on a wheel route to start the game, showed there were some big holes in this Oregon State defense. I think it goes back to your point about the stop. And Oregon State's first drive, they were stopped on 4th and 1. There was another drive that was stopped on 4th and 1 too by the Beavers. To put it nicely, I mean, you don't see a whole lot of those stops from the Oregon defense. Yeah. They're not the top-notch, not thought of as one of the best in the country, but they really pushed around the Oregon State offense tonight, and with Storm Woods running the way he did with 120-plus yards, I didn't really expect that. They played a really good game. This final score doesn't, I don't think, do it justice.
Yeah, because they got a safety there and kind of garbage time, and this was the best I've seen Oregon defense play all season, which will get kind of overmatched with the fact that they did score 47 points, and Marcus Mariota once again had a Heisman-like game, and Royce Freeman rushed for, I think, 155 yards. It was just a good game all around, and now you kind of move on to a team that the Ducks haven't played that great against the last 2 times they faced them in Arizona.
Yeah. If we had 3 stars of the night, my first one would go to Marcus Mariota. Of course, passed for about 360-plus yards, rushed for 2 touchdowns, passed for 4. Obviously, you kind of have to say him. He had a very big night. Who would be your second star?
It would definitely be Royce Freeman, too. Just a freshman playing in his first Civil War. You probably wasn't sure what this atmosphere would be like, and you come out and you set the tone like that. First play, first possession. You got to give it to the freshman there.
And I'm going to go with a co-star, Troy Hill and Ifo Ekpere-Olumu, the 2 cornerbacks. They really shut down Jordan Villeman, Victor Bolden, the big play duel of Oregon State's offense. All week we heard about the big plays they were going to cause Oregon, the big headaches. They had 28 total yards tonight receiving. That's remarkable.
Considering who's throwing the ball, too.
Exactly. The Pac-12's career-leading yardage holders. So, all in all, a very good night if you're an Oregon Duck fan. They were going to roll into Santa Clara, the winners of 7 straight this season and 7 straight in the Civil War, and this one wasn't close.